So don't take no rocket scientist to figure it out. Only one conclusion is drawn, it's simple when you count. My mom's a miner's daughter, and I am her son. That makes me coal miner's daughter's son. Now Grandpa was a mining in a town called West Frankfort. It was the roaring 20s, but their pocketbooks were hurting. The miners there were fighting, and then they moved again. Outside a town called Sparta is a place where they moved in. That's where I was born, many years later. Okay, hello friends out there in YouTube land. This is Michael Wilson Barber's little YouTube channel, sponsored by Skooka Merch, where the buck stops here. And we recently went summer fishing in between Port Aransas and Aransas Pass. It's basically an intercoastal waterway. There's actually a bay called Redfish Bay. So a redfish looks like this, and I think they can get pretty large. We caught like 3-pounders, 3.5 pounders. We also were looking for black drum, which I don't know why my printer kept cutting off this photo. So I will have photos in this video, at the beginning of the video, at the end of the video. I went fishing, we went fishing, me and the boys, with Captain Cory Russell. His business is called Russell and Sons. He's got a 24-foot boat, I believe, and it was great. So I highly recommend Russell and Sons fishing, Aransas Pass, Port Aransas, Intercoastal Waterway. I got a 1-day Texas fishing license. This is Texas we're talking about. Aransas Pass, Texas. And Captain Cory knows exactly where the redfish are and the black drum, and he can take you out there. They weren't biting super well, but they were biting pretty good. And you have to learn how to hook these things and set the hook, because the redfish will initially start taking the bait. You got to let them take it out about 6 feet or so, and then you pull real hard when they pull hard and try to set the hook. So it's something to learn. It's a new skill. We ended up catching 3 redfish, and we had a lot more bites than that, but we're learning how to, set the hook on these things. And a redfish kind of fights like a bass, except maybe 3 to 4 times stronger when they initially jerk and take the bait. And when you try to set the hook and you try to reel them in, man, that was fun. So I highly recommend it. And what I'm going to show you next is cooking a redfish fillet, sauteing it in a pan. And anyway, I highly recommend fishing in the intercoastal waterway in between Aransas Pass and Port Aransas, and of course Russell and Sons. So photos, like I said, will be at the beginning and be at the end. So next step, sauteing a redfish fillet. Okay friends, so Captain Cory recommends blackening this fish. I don't have any blackening. I got a skillet here on low, non-stick skillet. Got a little bit of butter, actually some coconut oil, a little bit of olive oil in here. It's ready to go. And I brutalized this fillet, getting the skin off and the bones, which I could have cooked it with the skin, but I didn't want to mess with the scales. So Gonna do about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Here we go. I'm gonna serve this with rice. So I'll show you, I got black pepper, Old Bay seasoning, or a type of Old Bay by H-E-B, and salt on here. So it's holding together pretty good right now, but I think once I flip it, it's gonna fall apart. So you wanna do 3 to 4 minutes on each side. This is my fake Old Bay Fish Market Chesapeake by H-E-B. I'm gonna put this on here. If I had onions or scallions or something, that would be good too. Got some salt going on here. Maybe you slap your mama. Okay, don't slap your mama. Okay, black pepper. I wish I had white pepper, but man, I don't have any white pepper. I ran out. So, got this sauteing here. I'm going to serve with rice, black beans. I'm going to go ahead and cover this for a minute. Got it on low. Okay, on gas. There we go. Okay, so I sauteed it about 3 or 4 minutes on that first side. And turn the heat off for a minute, let it cool down before I flip it. I know not everyone's going to do it this way. Let's see if I can hold this piece together. I don't know if I can hold it together. Let's try it. Sometimes you got to do this. See? Told you it wasn't going to hold together. Anyway, I already flavored that side, as you can see. So the goal is to do about another 3 or 4 minutes on this side. Be serving this with rice and black beans, a little bit of hot sauce. Going to take some of these juices here, pour that over the rice and the black beans, and it's going to be good. So about 3 to 4 minutes on this side, sauteing this redfish. See, I'm going to go ahead and cover this up again. We'll come back to you. Okay, we did about 3 to 4 minutes on this side. I went ahead and covered it. Got my black beans and rice heated in the microwave, ready to go. So, while it's not blackened, I used like the fake Old Bay and black pepper, salt. There we go. Black beans and rice heated in the microwave. So what we want to do, what I'm going to do, is take some of this, pour it over the rice and the fish, like this. In fact, I might pour all of that. I feel a nap coming on later. Alright, man. So that was olive oil, coconut oil, and a little bit of butter. Look at that redfish glistening. There we go. There we go. Kind of messy, but it is what it is.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so friends, not sponsored by Russell and Sons, but we did go fishing with Russell and Sons. We're sponsored by Skooka Merch, where the buck stops here. And this is what a redfish looks like when it's alive, living in the ocean in Aransas Pass Bay. This is what a redfish looks like when it's cooked. And we're not sponsored by Kodiak Salmon Packers, although I was 25 years ago. I get a feeling I will not be able to eat all this rice and beans. I will eat all the fish. This will go to the chickens. Let's give this a try. Look at that. Mmm. It's delicious. Mmm. As you saw in the video, I used a fake Old Bay seasoning. Salt and pepper. Captain Cory recommends blackened. I didn't have any blackened seasoning, so use salt and pepper, Old Bay. Mmm. It's delicious, friends. And I'm going to finish this up. I hope you enjoyed this video. As Bob Ross says out there in YouTube land, redfish have a happy home, happy place to live in the Texas waterways, in the ocean, and they taste good on your plate. So God bless and goodbye.